Why this is little dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone? Why? Well, just because they can, and they continue with the sinking city. Blind. Let's go towards this green light. Surely nothing wrong can happen. I'm not entirely sure how is it possible that there's, like, I'm at the bottom of the sea, but there's a cavern like filled with air. I'm not a geologist, so I'm not exactly sure if that's like possible. Because I guess it could be, maybe. Because my understanding is that I'm still underwater, that there's water above me as well.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Okay, I don't know what aphid means. I don't know that word, to be entirely honest.
The suits are all cut up. The suits are all cut up. A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh. Okay, so for once, actually taking a photograph.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Gave me an actual additional clue.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you. You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth. You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Is that all? madness emanates from the scientists. There is something odd about being in the presence of these scientists. I feel my grip on reality slip when I'm near them. Members of the expedition who took part in the dive returned witless and babbling. Madness has taken hold of them there. Okay, I could abandon the survivors. I have to abandon the survivors. Their infectious madness is too dangerous to bring to the surface. They knew the risks. Or I can save the survivors. I can't let the survivors die, even if their madness may influence others. This was not their fault. Yeah, and I do agree with this. Like, you know, if you were looking for a... Because madness, ordinarily speaking, is not infectious. But if you were looking for a mundane analogy, is, you know, an infectious disease. You wouldn't leave people to die just because they've caught an infectious disease on a scientific expedition through no fault of their own. Like, it might result in some more troubles on the surface, but I think I have a moral obligation to at least try and help them, so I am going to save the survivors. And also mad scientists and Albert's saviors. The outbreak of madness on the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on a lifeboat to stop it. So I guess the timeline was that he actually returned from here. So he was mad and he was emanating madness to the rest of the crew. And I think I should be able to combine... it almost looks like this should be able to be combined with the other clue, but I can't move, like... Oh, maybe... Albert was the source of this madness. Yes, I do agree. I do agree about that. So I guess I'm leaving then. And trying to take them with me. Although how would I do it on my own? I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not finished here yet.
You're not?
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl.
Sancta Mare.
You see now,
be
Jimmy,
our eyes.
the splendid horror of the truth.
I guess there is still this, but it very much looks unreachable to me. So what is it that I'm looking for here at this point?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them. I'm not finished here yet. ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Sancta Mare,
You see now, do
be
you?
our eyes,
The splendid horror
eyes
of
to
the
see
truth.
the distant stars.
Perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
So it seems to me there might be more things I can interact with.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay, so I guess those were the Innsmouthers.
Forget them. Get the seed and the seal now.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
So once
This...
again,
No! Get away from me!
We enter the
I
temple
don't
the moment they
understand
take the key
the fact that
seal.
those scenes
Get ready to
are
cut up their-
always
Forget
in
them.
linear
Get
order.
the seed and the seal.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
Well, I guess I was proven wrong because I guess they've taken the seal first, I guess, and then
Shivering.
the Innsmouthers were
No!
like coming and then
Get away!
confronting them
Enter
about
the
it, right?
temple the moment they forget them. Get the seed and the seal now.
So I guess for once it's actually the other way
Okay.
around
What?
in terms of
Forget
what I
them.
thought
Get
about
the
it.
seed and the... We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Wait. It's... What? What even is the other possibility?
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their...
Okay. What? It's...
Forget them. Get the seed and the seal now.
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet, the one who took it. I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harriet. Okay. I think that's a superbly stupid idea to resurface that quickly, because you could possibly even die depending on how deep were you. You would get decompression sickness. So, you know, and the most annoying thing is if the protagonist is an old military sailor, you know, diver, he would definitely know that.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
I think I'm just going to go and report to Throgmorton, whose manor is right here. Yeah, the giant apes crushing humans underneath their feet at the Throgmorton estate. That's definitely not, you know, suspicious or whatever regarding his, you know, the origins of his bloodline. I guess that's his son in a coffin, and that's his, I guess maybe his wife?
The mortician has touched him up well.
Albert Throgmorton obituary. In loving memory, Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday at Oakmont Point, aged 25. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont.
Budge. I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins, some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
Well, I think the truer version is this. Like, Sanders said that he specifically wanted to help them, but his crew wouldn't have it.
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert, one of great importance, shall we say, one at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Okay, I've got quite a lot of stuff. I think for now I might go into yeah, I think I'll go into this tree for carrying more ammunition and the like. I've got a grenade as well. So, is there a... I'm in Old Grove right now. Is there a quick travel station anywhere? There is. By the looks of it. Okay, so the Throgmorton's expedition was attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Doe, expedition leader, was captured. The others were left to die. The attackers all had distinctive fish-like features, Innsmouth syndrome as the locals call it. One of the assailants was killed in a fight. He carried a dagger and a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fish eye. This can't be the only attack they have carried out. There must be more evidence of such crimes, so I guess I would have to check the police station. And I also have to look out for his friend who lives in central Old Grove. Salvation Harbor. I don't feel that much stronger, to be honest, so I'm not sure whether because I would like to clear some of those side quests, because they are piling up, you know? Southern Shells, South Advent. I'll try looking because one of them is in cover side. Yeah, Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street near the radio tower. It's over here, and there's one of those pretty strong monsters there. I don't know, I can at least give it a try. Like, I have more ammo now, and I guess I have a hand grenade as well, which I might test. Okay, that went spectacularly bad. So what is somewhere around here-ish. What's the hard? I'm not sure if it even saves my... I have one hand grenade, so I'm not entirely sure whether it like saves my progress. I guess it's most easily tested by going back there and seeing if the big monster is going to disappear. I mean appear, because if he does, then that means it didn't save my progress. But if he doesn't, then I guess it... No, wait, but the monsters themselves also do respawn, right? So this is essentially pointless. Like, I could grind this forever. If I understand this correctly. Okay, I'm not entirely sure whether... I don't know how this game's respawn system works, to be entirely honest. Okay, I can spend another skill point. I'm not entirely sure if this is the house I need to explore, but it lies roughly in the vicinity of the radio tower, so it might be. Okay, one more grenade. This is certainly interesting. But for now, I guess I'll go this route. Okay, so I take it wasn't the house that I needed to visit. ruined house in the central cover site near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport. Crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport. Yeah, so that has to be over here. Like, I don't really know what the game is referring to. There's only one crossing of Kingsport and Landing Avenue, and this is this one. They'll Be Back, No Fate, the motion picture. Like, I guess this is a ruined house, but I've been in this house and there's not much here. Oh. Okay, so that's something I need to look out for in those other houses as well, which seemingly always ended in a dead end. But now it turns out it wasn't a dead end necessarily. Murderer. That's still no book of forbidden lore, though. Okay, I'm not entirely convinced I was even supposed to get in here. And in fact, it might be impossible to get out. But if I save, because this episode has been long enough anyway, if I save and then reload some other day, it's going to put me at the closest checkpoint, I assume. I'm still a little bit bummed that they have not found the book, but I guess I'll have to search for it some other time. For now, this episode has been long enough, so that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.